All right. Who do I have the pleasure here? I have Dr. Rose here. Hi, Dr. Rose. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Amy. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to hear your transformation and your manifestation as well. So before we start, why don't we share with the audience? Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, about me, my personality. Because before I was always, it's always being a dentist. The being the dentist became me, right? So now after like a deep thought, who am I really? Is like I'm a person that I really like hosting parties. I love I love fun. I love to travel. I love to learn, and I love to really cook and of course read a lot. And I'm a fun and happy person. That's who I am. I realize that's who I am.
Wow, that's a deep realization, huh?
Yes, because before when someone asks me, tell me about yourself, it's always I'm a dentist. I've been in practice for like 30 something years, and it became me. My profession became me. And I don't really think about who am I, like what personality do I have? Because it's
Yes,
always been about my profession.
yes.
So now it's me. That's really me now.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, with that, let's dive right in. So you mentioned something, Dr. Rose, is that you learn about you, you found out who you are, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about how was your life before mentorship, before working with me? How was your life like?
Like I said, I'm very goal oriented, and I always think of working hard to attain my goal. And
Mhm.
I'm very entrepreneur minded.
Yes.
It's always something business. I get excited when I think about business planning, new endeavors, new projects. So it's always like go, 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 go. And I always think I have to work hard, 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 hard.
Mm.
And sometimes it's not really good because I don't even want to have a long vacation because, oh no, I have to finish all of these things. Because, mentality of working hard. That's how I was before. Always, always, I really wanted to work hard because if not, I know I will not achieve my goal.
Mm. Okay, so that was a belief, right? Limiting belief, right?
That's a limiting belief. That's how before, because I saw my parents. They are very business minded. My parents have different businesses. And
Mm.
I've seen them always going somewhere, opening new business. And it's always working hard. You know how they tell you when you're young,
Yes,
go to school,
yes,
finish your school, and start working hard so you can get all the things that you want.
right.
But during that course of working hard, sometimes you forget that there should be an enjoyment while doing that. And there
Mm.
should be time aside from working hard. So
Absolutely.
nah, so now it's a different, the paradigm has changed. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure. So with that, share with us, Dr. Rose, what are some of your big awarenesses or big shifts during the mentorship?
So many with businesses, right? Or with my dreams, my the perfect I love where I live right now. I love my home. But there are homes that I would always say, oh my God, that would be so lovely to have that kind of home. But then in my mind, oh my God, that's a 12 million, $15 million home. I
Mhm.
will not even bother to dream, right?
Mhm.
Because I know I cannot, that's unattainable, right? So then anything in my, like in life that I know it feels like unachievable because I'm always thinking of, okay, I cannot do that because I can only do this.
Mhm. Yeah.
Those kind of things. That so why waste my effort, my time, or even imagining them if I know it's unattainable.
Isn't it interesting, Dr. Rose? So is now you know that because you think you have those beliefs, right? That those are unattainable. That's why they became your reality, right?
Now that because of your mind is changing, right? So it's hard to explain this to someone who doesn't understand, right? So yeah, my goals now, remember that we have the plan A, B, I hope everybody knows this, right? So
yeah
I I'm already achieving my B and I'm on my way to the C, right? So but before, I always think because I don't do that in a so short span of time with the mentality now of working less, right?
So
But I did it.
just
So before,
to give the audience some background, okay? So what we're referring to, there are 3 types of goals. There's the A
okay,
type, B type, and C type.
yeah,
So when we set goals, a lot of people said A type and B type goals. So A type goal is already doing something that you've already done, right?
yeah,
Something like, we talk about income. Let's just say, last year people earned like 100K, for instance, right? And then the A type goal would be to have a 100K goal again, because you've already done it. You know how to achieve it, right? Example. And then the B type goal would be like 125, for instance.
yeah,
right?
or 150, something like that.
Yeah, so just an incremental gain, right? But most people are taught to do that, right? They're like, oh, hit this first and then you reach it, right? But then what I was sharing with Dr. Rose was that, no, that's set a C-type goal. So C-type goal is something you really, really want, right? You don't know how you're going to achieve it, but you really want it. So
Yes.
when Dr. Rose was sharing with me her goal, it was B-type goal, right? But to her at the time, it was a C-type goal.
Mm-hmm.
So then I literally helped her to stretch her imagination, to allow her to dream. And then now you're saying that you've achieved your B-type goal this year.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Before the end of the year, probably the last 3 months, it was happening. And I, wow, okay. And I was working less.
Yes.
Yeah. Because remember, that's the goal is, because my mind before is, okay, I can achieve that, but I have to add more days of working.
That's right. That was another paradigm, right?
Yeah.
Where we talked about it. And I said, okay, so most people think that, okay, if I want a better result, like more income generated, I got to put in more time, right? That's the logical thing to think.
Yeah.
But then, so I was working with you and said, would you like Dr. Rose to be working less and earning more?
Yes. And I remember my response was, that will be awesome, but I don't know if that's doable, right? Because my brain is always wired, you want more, you work more, right?
Yes. So, and what you're saying is that you achieved that in the last 3 months of the year?
Yeah, because remember, October, the holidays are starting to come in, right? And I have parties, right? So I'm working less because I'm doing parties here and there. I have some, and because of the situation now, I cannot invite everyone all at the same time, right? So I'm doing like few people this weekend, next weekend, and then like I love parties. I love spending time. I don't mind preparing. I don't mind setting up for the people that I love, because now I realize that's me. I don't even think about that before. I didn't even know I like that. It's not on my brain, but I love doing that already, but I never put it as part of my personality. You know what I mean? That
yes, it was unconscious.
Unconscious, exactly.
Yeah, now that we're bringing awareness to that, now you're like, oh, that's always been who I am, right?
Yes,
true.
Yeah.
And it's interesting you said that, Dr. Ru, because now you're telling the audience that, okay, I throw parties, I work less, and I have more. Imagine what the audience is thinking. They're like, what? Right?
True. because it's really the way we were brought up.
Yes, absolutely.
And you saw your parents, hardworking parents, because we were provided well with my parents. So in my brain, so I will be well provided in my life. I have to work, right? So
yeah, right. So then during the mentorship, you had to shift your thinking and accept the new belief that, hey, I can work less and I can earn
yes,
more money.
yes, and more before, like I love business, right? And for some reason, because now I open my mind that things can happen, that the universe has my back as long as I know what I want. Because before I don't know what I want. I don't know how much or money I want to make in a month. I just want more, right?
Yes.
But there is no specific goal, no specific amount. So because of this mentorship, I'm always aware now that if I want something, I have to know what it is and when do I want it. So then I realized it's really becoming unbelievable that both businesses, because I have a financial company too, right?
Yes.
So both companies are doing very well. So even now as we speak, like I have 2 or 3 clients we closed yesterday in the financial, right? It is only me, but of course they have agents too. It feels like it's just going and coming like the Energizer bunny. Just keep on going and going.
Yeah.
And you just keep on accepting. So sometimes before, when too much good is happening, you're like, oh my God, this is too good to be true, right? Now I'm like, okay, I deserve this, and I deserve more and more and more. So now, before I feel guilty too. My paradigm is because and I'm happy with what I was making before, but I know I want more, but I feel guilty that I'm saying, oh my God, I'm so blessed already and I want more and more and more. I feel, okay, do I need to stop now? Because,
right.
I don't want to think that I'm so greedy that I want more.
Yeah.
You know how other people would ask me before, oh, why do you want to do more business? Aren't you happy with what you have? They make you feel bad that you want more.
Yeah, right. Because they don't have that. If you look at it, they don't have that. People that have more, they will never say that to you.
Yeah, true. Some people are telling me, oh, you have to enjoy life because, you want more and more. And I said, okay, first of all, I enjoy what I'm doing. I love my dentist and financial company. I love my agents. I love, spending time with them. So it's also a form of enjoyment, right?
Absolutely.
But sometimes people will tell you, oh, you keep on asking for more and more and more. It feels like now it's bad that you want more.
Right.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Especially now, Dr. Rose, you surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yes.
Right? Unity, the tribe. No one is going to tell you what's wrong with having more. Everybody's cheering for you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So can you share with share with us what have you manifested since us working together?
Well, that the income for the B type, I put a note, in my on my table that every day when I sit down I will say it. I'm so grateful and thankful that this month I'm making, that I'm making this. And in my bathroom mirror I have the things that I want to manifest. So first of all, finances, right? It really manifested.
Okay.
And then you know that what happened to me when I got that health scare, right?
Yes.
When I had that vaccine. So that was a major change of paradigm in me, because I was so scared because it's something of unknown.
Right.
But then because of this tribe of all these things, the book that we're reading, and I keep telling myself, that I'm healthy. I can get over this. So Remember how we're thinking, visualize your mind, visualize your body that you are, because I'm very active in workout, I eat healthy. Then that happened to me, right? So I said, oh my God. So probably if I don't have you guys, I will be really, really, really scared. And had I not read the books of Dr. Joe and all these things that I've been reading, how your mind can really propel your body to get better, it's really mindset. It really helped me a lot. So health, finances, and the way I think. That's my manifestation is, I always say, one thing I know that I reach that financial goal is I keep on manifesting. I will have the patient who will appreciate my work. Remember the saying that, I will give like the service, an excellent service for an excellent pay. And I keep on saying that. And I will attract patients who are appreciative of my work and who will in exchange, who will pay me properly, right? And then if with the financial company, I always say, I provide excellent service for an excellent pay. I always say that over and over and over.
And so attracted some team members.
Yes, I attracted wonderful team members, and I attracted good clients, wonderful patients. Because some people, they don't care about your service. All they want is not for them to pay, right?
Right.
The paradigm of changing, because before you feel like, okay, is there a way that I can charge them less so they will be happy? Those kind of things, because you feel guilty. You think that when they complain about the price, but then when all of these are happening, I said, I cannot. First of all the the inflation, right? All our materials in the dental office was probably, I don't know how much. Some of them I have to pay double now, right? So now I changed my mind. So I changed the way I think. As long as I'm doing excellent service, there will be an excellent pay.
Yeah, absolutely. So Dr. Rose, you're very successful already, right? With your dental industry and then as well as your financial industry. So what made you to decide to invest in yourself and with this mentorship with me?
Well, I love to learn. I know there is more. So, when I heard that 3-day class, remember the class that you are your own, you can dictate what you want in life, right? Remember that class, the 3 days, and the universe everything will be in the right place at the right time. I was very interested with that because, like I said, my paradigm was kind of, this is the way it will only happen, right? So I'm always thinking of how can this thing happen. But then when I heard your 3-day class, I said, oh, that's very interesting. I really want to learn that. And having people working, in my office, that I want to become a good leader. I want to become a better person. Even with the financial company, I want to, to lead by example. But I don't know what else because, I believe in mentoring and I believe in coaching. And so when I heard you, I said, oh, that sounds really interesting. How can I do that? Right? So, and I believe that yourself is your number one investment. If you want to do good in life, invest in yourself because there's only you, right? One of you. So invest in yourself because people invest in good food, organic food, working out, but they don't invest in the way they think. So you can be physically healthy, but your mind is not even growing. So you need to build muscles on your mind too, right? Because mind is so powerful, but you have to exercise it too. So I believe in that. So yeah, and I'm very grateful. Like you, Amy, and the whole TIR family.
Yeah, the whole family. So Dr. Rose, I know, would you be able to turn on your lights a little bit? I know it's
okay. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah, correct, Dr. Rose. So let me ask you this, Dr. Rose. So where do you think your life would look like if you didn't invest in yourself?
Well, probably the same paradigm.
The
So
same.
probably I'll still feel guilty when I go on vacation.
Mm,
You know, because that's one thing that I said, "Oh, I don't want to do that anymore." And very limiting belief that I cannot, sometimes I silly one of our team, she knows how much I love to own a beach house, really literally walking, like walking to the beach, right? I don't want to be a block away. I want to be right there. So, and I want to hear the waves when I wake up in the morning, right? Or before I sleep. So I know those are gazillion dollars worth of home. Before I will not even probably think about it. But
mm,
now, there is my desire. I know with my desire and my faith, it will
yes.
happen. I,
Yes.
I will I will find at home. So
Yes.
if I did not do TIR, I'll probably my limiting beliefs, I won't even imagine or I will not even dream of the things that I really want.
Right. And
So
if you don't dream, like you don't even think about it, you wouldn't even achieve it. Just like your income as well.
yes,
Right?
true. Because
Yeah.
now I realize that each and every one of us has desire. But sometimes because of the situation of our belief that, oh, that's unattainable. We don't even want to nurture that desire, right?
Right.
So
Right.
now with my understanding, with all the things that we've been learning from you, with all the exercise we've been doing, I learned that desire can fuel it, your dreams and desire can
Yes.
fuel your goal, and it's really attainable. There's no such thing as you can do it. I think everything we can do as long as we put our mind on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. How liberating that is, huh, Dr. Rose?
Yes.
To really
Yes.
do
Very
that.
true.
Yeah.
Now nobody can tell you, oh, you can't,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's not even other people, it's your own mind who tells you, oh, no way, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
now, oh, yes, way, right?
I love that. Now you tell your mind, oh yes, way.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, true.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that's the empowerment that I want to be able to give you guys is that the tools to help you guys move through, right? When limiting beliefs come up, they will. It's not like
Yeah,
they're gonna be gone, right? They still come
yeah,
up. But it's like when they come up, what do, right? We don't allow them to, really affect our path, our goals, right? And we're like, no, like we kick it out and we're like, no, we can do that.
yeah. And just the everyday, with our Snapchat, our how do you call it? Snapchat, right? The
Chat,
where
group chat.
yeah, the chat.
Yeah.
Every day that I read or hear someone who had a win,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like you're winning too,
Mm-hmm.
because you guys have the same mindset. So if they're doing it, you're doing it too, right?
Yeah.
So every single day, sometimes I couldn't even answer because but it always put a smile on, I always smile whenever I even for me there is no little win. A win is a win, right?
Right.
So
Right.
every single win that I would read, oh my God, I said, oh God, like this is really happening. Like I'm so happy for everyone.
Yeah. Right. And with that, there's no competition.
No
Everybody's
competition.
helping. Everybody's supporting each other. That's the beauty of it, and that creates momentum for the
Yeah, somebody is like powering you up, like how everybody, yeah. So
cheering. We're cheerleaders.
yeah,
Right.
the energy,
Yes.
it creates the momentum.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Okay. So Dr. Ro, let me ask you this. So someone that's watching this, right? They're thinking, oh, okay, I want to, but I'm not sure. They haven't made a decision yet. Okay, what would you say to them? Do you have a piece of advice that you can give them?
Well, in the financial industry, they always say that part of the things that you really that what how do you call it, decelerate instead of decelerate your life is, of course, the inflation, the taxes, and procrastination, right? So if you will keep on thinking, okay, do I do it or do I not? Every single day that you are postponing your advancement, you're already postponing achieving your goal. Because everybody, I think there is nobody in life who doesn't want to improve their life, right?
Right.
Some people say, oh no, I'm happy where I am because they already surrendered. They're already done. They always think, no, this is what it is. That's why do not procrastinate. Every single day that you are thinking, okay, do I do this mentorship? That's every single day. That's every second that your income is being lessened. You're decelerating. You are not accelerating. But if you decide fast, everything will go on an acceleration mode, right? You're just like you have this rocket power that you whatever fuel they're using, right? So yeah, do not procrastinate. I think that's what it is. And whatever you don't know is really you don't know. So if there's any inkling that you want to learn something, follow your intuition and go for it. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I don't have money to do that." That's the reason. The more you have to do it, so you'll have the money soon, right? Because if you're like, "Oh, no, I don't have the money," there's a reason you don't have the money because the way you think is, you have to change the way you think. So you better join us because we'll help you power up, right?
Yeah, beautifully said, Dr. Rose. And here, this is the thing that people don't even realize, right? That's keeping them stuck.
Yeah, yes. I'm telling you, people will think. The longer they think, the more they get, buried into wherever they are. Believe me, nobody doesn't want to improve their life. Some people will say, "Oh, I'm happy where I am. I'm already." They just don't know what. They just don't know.
They settle. That's what I call them. People settle, right? People would tell themselves, "Oh, I don't need. I'm good. I'm good," because
Oh
they
my
can't
God.
see the how, right?
Yes, they settle because they don't know how to make a leap.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
just just do it, jump into it, right? So because no matter what, they will learn. If, even if nobody who would take this class will
Yes.
say they didn't learn anything.
Right.
That's impossible because you will really learn something.
Absolutely. You main thing, the most important thing that gets you guys to know is to know yourselves.
Yes, true. And I did that because before I don't even think who I am. Because now I'm thinking, okay, so what do I like? What do I really like? What that you forget what people are saying. It's more you.
Yeah.
Before we want to be validated before. Now, like, I don't want to say I don't care, right? Because people will be listening here, but actually I don't care anymore. So you can edit this.
We're not editing. It's all good. This is perfect the way it is, Dr. Rose.
No, really. That's what because the way I talk now, sometimes my friends will be looking at me like, what is she talking about? So
You're being yourself.
yes, exactly now. So
Yeah.
it's outspoken, like I will say everything, but now I think I make more sense.
Because now you are more aligned yourself.
Aware.
Yes,
Yes.
yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
the way you become remember when I went on vacation, you told me don't do anything,
yes.
just be.
Yes.
I've never done that because for me it's a waste of time just being like not doing anything.
Right.
But I realized how good was that. I'm not reading, I'm not doing anything, I'm just listening on the waves,
Yes.
and I'm looking at the sunset because before I'm always rushing.
Yes. Yes.
But now life is more meaningful and valuable.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Dr. Rose, for sharing
You're
your
welcome. Thank you for having me. You can
Absolutely.
edit some of my.
That's okay. It's all good. So thank you again, and I'm excited for what's to come. This is we're only scratching the surface, right? Excited for to reach your C-type goal. Yeah.
Yes, can't wait. And I'm thinking maybe the end of 2022, because I think by halfway of 2022, I'll get that C type.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I'll have to invite you back on again to share. Yeah,
I will share it with everyone.
absolutely. We're celebrating your wins. Yeah,
Thank you. Like we celebrate everyone.
absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Rose, for your time. And thank you guys for watching.
Thank you, Amy. Bye.
Bye.